Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I've been sort of MIA really and truly, but I've just been like going through a lot of stuff, and I kind of woke up not in a good space this morning, and I just really wanted to come on here and give you guys an update on as to why I've really been like MIA. This is actually a very hard topic to talk about, but I know that I would have to talk about it eventually. So here's my truth. So I just want to let you guys know that it's okay to speak to somebody about how you feel. Don't hold it in. Speak to someone. Please speak to someone. I may have a lot of insecurities about myself, but I just came here to let you guys know that I have been dealing with a lot mentally, and it is draining. Like, even like as I speak right now, I have this massive headache, and I have been dealing with this headache off and on now for like 3 days straight, and it is taxing on my body, on my mental stability. I also wanted to let you guys know that I have been dealing with depression, and it does not make me feel good. There are times in the morning I wake up and I just do not want to do anything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to speak to anybody. I just want to be by myself. And I just feel like it's pulling me away from my friends, because sometimes with my depression, I can get very snappy, which, I don't know, I feel like makes me feel like I have anger issues, because I've just been holding stuff inside and not talking to anybody about it, and I just feel like it's pushing my close ones away, and that is just, it's not healthy to do. And I have been trying to talk to somebody about it, but it's just hard with my work schedule and trying to schedule an appointment, because I work most days from like 6:45 in the morning, and then her last appointment is like 3. I get off work at 3:15, and we have done sessions where I do my sessions during my work hour. So instead of doing my hourly session, I have to cram a session in like 30 minutes, and then it's very emotional during these sessions, and I cry. Duh. Like, I'm crying now. It's a very emotional session, and I just don't like the way I feel after the session and have to go back to work, because it's like as soon as the session is done, you don't have that time. Well, I don't have that time to like recoup myself. It's like I just have to just wipe my eyes and go straight, clock in, and head back to work. So I've just been trying to deal with that. I haven't had a session in a while, which I was supposed to have one like a month ago, but I just never scheduled it because of the timing. And I'm sorry, my head is like pounding. And I've also been sexually assaulted by a friend of the family and a family member. So it happened twice, well, by 2 different people, I would say. And sometimes you'll see me smiling, and sometimes you just never know what a person is going through. So I've just been dealing with this my entire life. I haven't told anyone. You guys are the first person that I am speaking to, just because my therapist did tell me it's good to like talk to at least my close friends about it, but I just feel like it's better to just come out here and say it instead of having to go to each individual person, because I just don't want to have to deal with this emotional roller coaster every single time. I'd rather just get it out in like one shot. And that's my story. I've been dealing with that, and I also lost my best friend in a motorcycle accident. He was my person. He was my person, and he's gone. And then I feel like I'm going through all this stuff and I don't really have no one to talk to. So I've been dealing with that. I mean, it's not easy losing someone, especially like we were like really close, and it's just been hard. It's just been really hard. And I've been having, I know I've been like in relationships, but I just feel like I've always had trust issues. I still have trust issues. I don't fully trust anybody, and I feel like that's something that I have to try to like overcome, because all the stuff I've been through, it's just hard to trust anybody. And he's the type of person I could go to and talk about how I feel, and we would just have like our own conversations, and I just feel like I can't do that with anybody else. So I've been, you know, dealing with all this by myself. And I've been just trying to deal with it and see how I could overcome it. And I don't know, there are days I get up and I'm happy, and there are days where I just get up and I'm sad. And I guess this has to do with part of my depression, but part of it is also me missing him. And I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. But I just wanted to let you guys know who's the real me. This is me. This is Calista. This is my life. Like, this isn't a joke. Like, if you have been sexually assaulted, if you are suffering from depression, I do ask that you speak to somebody, because to hold this, I've been holding this in for maybe 10 years that I've been dealing with this. Like, it doesn't matter, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, it is not right. I do ask you, speak to someone. It could just be that one friend that you may have. And I do hope that if someone confides in you about such a sensitive topic and they ask you to keep it to themselves, don't judge that person, because we don't want to be judged. And that's the thing, we do not want to be judged, because we've been through this and want people feeling sorry for us. At the end of the day, we're still the same person. And sorry, I feel like my eyelash is in my eye. I don't even feel like I'm gonna edit this video. You all are just gonna see the real me, and this is it. But I do encourage you to seek help. Like, talk to somebody, no matter how small it may be. Talk to somebody, because it's better getting it off your chest at an early time than having to wait, like me, a later time in life where it starts like really affecting you. And some people may think that, like, when they get to know me, like I'm this mean person, but growing up I was very soft-spoken, and after being in the military I really started speaking my mind and being a voice of reason for myself. And sometimes people just say, oh, you're very like stern or harsh, but I think that has to deal with my trust issues. And because I wasn't so outspoken growing up, I feel now that I'm an adult that I don't make anybody push me over. I say what I say. I mean what I say. I am always going to let you know how I feel. And that's just me. Some you take it or you leave it. But yeah, I woke up like this morning. I was crying and I was like, you know what? Let me get on here and just talk to you guys about this, because I feel like I really do need to speak to someone. I do not want you guys feeling sorry for me, so don't come up in my comments and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you went through this. I know what you're thinking, so just don't type it in the comments, because even that, I get emotional when people get emotional for me. I don't know, I'm fucking weird. But yeah, I can't see people cry because then I start crying. It's just nature, I guess. But that's me. I'm just gonna keep this short. I hope this video wasn't too long. But yeah, talk to someone, please. Talk to someone. All right, that's all, folks, until such time, whenever that may be. But bye.